this is Bill with Machinery Consultants. We're located in Salt Lake City, Utah. We'd like to thank you for your time in preview to show you this Giddings & Lewis Bickford Chipmaster 4-foot by 9-inch radial arm drill press. This machine has a serial number of a 951-00568-74, and it happens to be our stock number 5750. We'd like to point out this American-made, beautiful Chipmaster Giddings & Lewis Bickford radial drill. First and foremost, the condition of it is fantastic. We're blessed to have this machine, and therefore we're going to go ahead and show you how it runs under power, go through the spindle speeds, currently running at 60 RPM, and at the moment it's wired at 480 volts, 3-phase. That being said, let's go ahead and exercise some speed ranges, Frankie. That's 168 RPM. This machine has a number 4 Morse taper in the spindle. I'd like to take a minute and point out some of the features on it. We're seeing a 5 horsepower motor. It's currently wired at 440 volts. On the quote we have listed 220 or 440. The overall weight on this machine is 5,000 pounds. It's 430 RPM. Speaking of the RPMs, we have 9 changes ranging from 60 to 1200.
157.
Here, let me show them how easy it is to get in there and engage the spindle speed changes. Beautiful. Okay, while I'm up here, let me hit you on the serial number real fast, on the 951 serial number, if you can see it. I'd like to point out the original flaking on the column. We've also included a heavy pattern box table. This happens to be 25 inches left to right, 20 inches front to back, and 17 inches tall, and it's T-slotted. Additionally, we decided that we're going to include a beautiful Jacobs heavy-duty 18N keyed drill chuck. And that's all sitting down there. $745 RPMs. So from slow to fast, we've got you covered on the RPM speed ranges. Okay, this is the top speed at 1200. Additionally, we have 4 changes on the spindle feeds. You'll note that he's feeding right now 2, 4, 7, and 10 on the spindle feeds in Ipper. So the basics on this machine, we have a 9-inch diameter column. If you extend your arm out, close to where it's at now, we have a 48 inches max distance column to spindle. And from the table, or otherwise known as the T-slotted base, from the T-slotted base to the underside of the spindle, you have 52 inches of height.
You see the tapping?
Oh, thank you. You're going to show us the tapping. Now you're doing that by merely pressing the button for the tapping, the power tapping button, right?
Yes.
Okay, so what we're doing is we're coming down to the desired depth on the tap, hitting the depth, and then backing out. And you'll note the spindle reverses directions coming back out. So we call that power tapping or tapping on the fly. The way this machine is laid out is very, very user-friendly. So again, you have your stop at the bottom, your forward, your reverse, the power tapping, your drill and tap feature. Your spindle speeds up here on the left, your feeds on the right, your feeds and nipper, speeds and RPM. Oh, additionally, I'd like to point out that we do have, this is kind of a great feature, we do have automatic, as well as the fact that we have the automatic drilling and tapping to the desired depth. We have the power elevation, and this machine is also equipped with a full coolant system. We have the coolant pump down here, and we can hook up the spigot and the nozzle as desired. Okay, so you'll note that he's coming up and down on the column. We're going to call that our power elevation. This machine has manual clamping and power up and power down. And by the way, it runs great. Okay, here's your Giddings and Lewis tag. Here's the rear shot of the T-slotted box table. Here's your coolant pump that we mentioned. Okay, one last thing I'd like to show you here is how clean the electrics are. This is the original schematics in here. The Giddings and Lewis Electrical Company. All American made. We have Allen Bradley Westinghouse. Off the shelf, easy to replace items. Okay, that was a good demo running the machine, Frankie. Let's go ahead and just finish up with showing them that we can offer a great selection of vices here from our stock. Of course, we have the Kurt, the HHP, we have a Rhino. Then this bottom one here would be a heavy pattern style that would lend itself well. Opens up to 12 inches. Now let's go for broke. If you wanted to throw a rotary table on this machine, this happens to be our Moore, stock number 667. This is a nice little rotary table here that we have. But please inquire if you want an additional rotary table, because we have several in the 8, 10, 12, 15, 16, 18, and 21 inch size. So we've covered the options, we've covered the machine. Machinery Consultants here in Salt Lake City. We're proud to offer you this machine. Our phone number is 801-531-9500. Additional photos and this video can be found on our website under the listing of www.machineryconsultants.com. Until next time, we'd like to thank you for shopping with Machinery Consultants. Be safe, be healthy, and have a great day. Thanks again.